it's Corbett ahead of Nuno, but he won't really care all that much because I believe Nuno is a 6-time champion of the world.
He's your champion today. Hnandi, take a bow. Alice say wrapping up both titles, and Hnandi, your driver's champion for the first time.
For the first time ever, Figueira is champion of the world. Kubo winning now the Latvian Grand Prix. First win of the season for him. Congratulations. Now Flix coming from the shadows of Riga. He now wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Tachi made a pole and Hernandi.
Congratulations, he's the champion of the world already.
Hello and welcome everyone for the second time this season at the Ultimate League Season 18. Welcome to Hungary, the most popular track of the country, the last returning track of the schedule, Hungary, made by the one who's alongside me, Nuno. The last time we've seen that was 4 seasons ago, Season 14, where T achieved his first win and now he's aiming for his second championship. But returning to the present, and in the commentator's cabin, Nuno once again alongside me. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing well.
That's quite good. What do you expect about this race? Another JT dominance? Maybe Hernandi can take the win? No, Hernandi is in the...
I know that before this week there was a few drivers interested in the win here. We got, like, for instance, Pantemy wanted to win here. Obviously, Hernandi as well, but now whoever has the pace, I'm not totally sure. On Band it was JT, but I'm pretty sure a lot of things could have changed since that, so yeah, I don't know, we will see who will be comfortable on this track. Also, it should be interesting to see in terms of pit stops, because I've heard that the stopper is possible here.
A lot of lag.
That could be interesting.
Yep, now as we're now the second... Oh, Hernandi just copied his first time. For the moment, G taking the provisional, but with that 30-20, that's a quite solid time that could give him the pole. But in the rest of the grid, for the moment, we have JT Hernandi, Flix and Figo, Phantom, Swabble, Cooper, Blank, Fredo, Mambergoat, and out in the top 10, Nomska, Corbett, Gusiman, Miyamura, Marima, Juan, Jurist and Do Gamer. Let's see what these Ultimate League drivers can do as GT approaches now the final hairpin. He said no, he doesn't improve. Oh, he does indeed with a 35-12. Wow. Wow, that was a really solid time. So another pole, I think it is. Yeah. No.
First of the season.
Yeah, first of the season because Hernandi took the last one. Yeah, true. True, so first pole of the season for GT and the Barcaro Scuderia. And in the second place will be Flix with that Neon Sunset. And in the rest of the grid we have Hernandi, Figo, Phantomy, Kubo, Sobel, Blank, Corrado and Marima. And outside the top 10 we have Mambergoat, Colby, Nomske, Guziman, Miyamura, Juan, Jurist, and Do Gamer. That's interesting.
We got 2 teams with 2 drivers in the top 6 and 3 teams with 2 drivers in the top 7.
And
I'd say NFR has a good chance of counter-attack for the constructors. They are currently third, 19 points behind SCP, with 52 points, but yeah, I'd say they definitely would want one driver to win this race. But yeah, it's very interesting how close things were in qualifying. In the top 4, we got 4 drivers with just 1300s behind, and you can also put me. I do put him on this front group of like 5 drivers. We have JT, Flick, Nandi, Figo, and Phantomy. Like, it's a very interesting group that we have right now on the grid. And then we got the likes of Kubo and Sobol at there, but yeah, there we go, then the likes will...
Oh, that was quite fast.
Go out soon.
Especially the top 3 was pretty close, but let's see how the race are. Here comes the final lap, and we are at a Hungary. GT gets a decent start. Felix trying to Sid Kai behind, but it doesn't seem to work. He keeps side by side with Hernandi on the second corner. Chadji tries to create a small gap, as we see pretty clean start, except from Corby that just goes out due to the lag. Madima now touching grass and slowing and getting down. Sobel as well getting affected by it, and now getting pushed to the grass as well. Madima back at the front. These GT Fleeks and Phantomy. Now let's see if Fleeks can send something in turn 1. No, he doesn't as well. Phantomy who decides to stay on the slipstream. Maybe Phantomy will... yeah, Colby just DNFing. Maybe Phantomy will try to overtake Fleeks soon, because he's with those soft tires. And Fleeks is with the... Oh, big mistake from Phantomy. And drops now on to top 4. I'd say the podium. Then we have Figo Kubo. That's a long line. That's 6 drivers fighting for the lead. Phantomy now losing another place with Figo side by side. No, defending quite good in measure that he can. Maybe Cooper sends it on the turn 1. He does it side by side. Oh, now Tommy edging a bit. But Cooper tried to overtake there. That was unfortunate for him. And now drops off a Figo now also over to him. And now Tommy seems that he's catching a Natty that's dropped off from that second 2 car park. Yep, but not chasing up. Oh, Figo has a really interesting shot with those medium tires. If he can keep that pace.
I feel like he wants to take the lead on this chasing pack, which might not be the best for now, I believe, but yeah, Fleek's in a very interesting position on the mediums, but I wonder if he has the pace or not, because I think he's very likely that he's going to get undercut by TT, and that could allow for the British driver to then just get away. So yeah, I feel like GT might have things under control right now if things keep going as they are, because the chasing group are really struggling to just organize themselves.
Ooh, and Figo now goes wide and loses the slipstream. And let's see now if Nandi and his group can catch him. But yep, GT should pit in the next 3 laps or something. Oh, look at that. Now Figo and Nandi, Tommy and Kuba now has catch the second runner, Flicks. And that's a double podium for Neon Sunday. But Nandi finds the space and overtakes Figo, who goes into the runoff. That's it's completely made by grass. And Kuba also goes through and overtakes Phantomy at that after that grass touch on turn 1. Ooh, that's a lot of contact here. These are just benefits for the race leader Charge GT. He's creating a 2, almost 3 second gap. Oh, maybe Blank will join that party for the podium spots. And maybe not the winning one, because Charge GT seems too fast. And they are constantly changing positions down.
Almost feels like GT is like 3 teammates, and NSR really just playing things in the hands of GT right now. And Nadi, I'm pretty sure, might be very, very frustrated. It kind of looks like a season 4 race. When we look see Gay getting away, then everyone else is fighting the lots for the second place.
Oh my goodness, this is an amazing battle. We've seen 3 cars wide on the turn 2. Wow. And they keep insisting now on the final turn. Oh, Hernandez to the pits, Phantomy as well, GT as well, Figo and Fleeks, the Neon Sunset. That's a provisional 1-2. They swap places. Now let's see what they does. With Kubo tries to catch that slipstream and try to get some benefit from that slipstream. They should pit lap 8 of 41 on the next few laps. Maybe on lap 10, 11, 12 is maximum, I reckon. But Charge T is right there. 2 seconds. Oh, they are three ones are in. Now Charge T now takes the provisional lead. Nomska decides to stay out. Warren mediums. That's interesting to see. Will he catch the slipstream? He seems quite solid. Manima behind with those odds. Oh, but there it is. Here is the jungle. Tommy, Figo, and Nandy and Fleeks 3 wide on the chicane. Oh my goodness. But Nandy gets benefit of it and gains the position. Oh, gets pushed back Fleeks now on that corner. As Fleeks as Tommy as well gets edge. Oh, Fleeks going wide on the turn. Ooh, that's not good.
What the hell are they doing right now? They really making this easy for JT.
Exactly. Oh, and Nandy into the grass of turn 1 and now edging. What was that, Nandy? That's not proper from him. He just pushed to the grass to 1. Wow. That should be revised. Oh, but look who's here. The Challenger League's main race winner, Goosey Man, with that Fox and Goose trying to catch Nandy now after that big mistake. He started really at the back. Where he started? He started on P14. Now he's on P9. After that, medium stop. As this group is starting to dissolve a bit. Figure now swapping places with Flicks in a really clean way, gotta say.
Look at RMC, they're currently second and third. They are still yet to pit, but interesting strategy with tire offsets, basically, which will defeat them.
Oh, there he goes. Let's see how far of this group he exits. There he goes. Let's see for another medium set.
He's winning by more than 10 seconds at this rate.
Oh, my goodness, almost 7 seconds, yep. And Numscar exits on P10 in front of Corrado and behind Blank. 2 seconds behind of that big group. Maybe he has a potential top 5. Must be difficult, but he could score some big points today. Look at this train, Nuno. Marima, Figo, no, Flix, Figo, Phantomy, Kubo, Hanandi, and Goosey Man. Oh, Phantomy goes, what? Oh no, that was a bit of lag. Hanandi not having the best race. Not the race he wanted, definitely. Woo! And now Goosey Man goes through after the Hanandi and Kubo mistake and gets behind his teammate, Phantomy. And Figo and Flix keep changing, keep swapping places. As Tommy, and Tommy tried to overtake there, and I don't know who, but pushed him into the grass on that chicane, on the chicane of 8 and of 7, 6 and 7. Ooh, that's not good. But he's recovering little by little. Marima into the pits. Let's see which highs will he put. This is the last one. No, yes, he's the last one alongside Mamagoat, who's yet to pit. Goes for another hot compound. So he will go to 3 or 2 stopper. But now let's see after the pit stops how the race is. He's charging to eliminating with almost 10-second gap lead, followed by Figo and Flix. That's a provisional double payment for the Neon Sunsets, and the rest of the grid keeps keeping constant changes. Hanandi, Kubo, Guziman, Phantomy, Numska, Blank, Corrado, Sobel, Marima, Juan, Yuris, Dogamer, Miyamure, and the DNF for Mamagor and Covid. Oh yes, so that's that was Marima, the last one to pit, yet to pit. Returning.
I've got some insight from some of the drivers, and I feel like there are some drivers that might not really be happy with the situation, and we might see some reports going on after the race. But
it is.
Okay, it feels like things are finally calmed down, but yeah, it was really at the cost of so much time lost and a lot of crashes as well. Yeah, now we got the stars trying to chase JT, but obviously it's not going to be possible to catch him at this rate. It's 10 seconds. So JT really looking for a record gap for him, I'd say. Yeah,
solid. Almost 10 and a half seconds. But again, we have, well, now Fig and Flix are starting to create a small gap between these big group. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cars fighting for a 4th place. And they are all in a pretty similar time. Phantomino squeezing Numska into the runoff. as Kubo and Hernandez side by side on that fast. Nomska, oh my days, Nomska tried to overtake there on turn 4. 2 cars wide. Phantomy, oh, and now big wide from Phantomy. There are just only problems. And JT pitting for a hard compound. He had that free pit stop, so he would probably change his strategy to less pit stops. Nuno, what would you say?
Yeah, I wonder what will Flix do. I don't know, not sure if we were asking about him, but as a kid, we got Noms now. Because he was on that cleaner, he might be benefiting a lot, because if he can catch Flix, that means he's actually on that battle for the podium, I'd say. And yeah, it's mostly just because of the cleaner, because everyone else was just battling like massively and they lost so much time. So yeah, I'll be honest, I think this might be actually the easiest win for JT, where he didn't have to do much. He just had to wait for Flix to make a mistake, and then everyone else just make things pretty easy for him. But you know, he had to got pole position and have solid pace to be able to get away and all of that, and not do any mistakes in the first few laps. But yeah, it's just I don't know what the hell happened on that chasing group. I feel like no one wanted to win; they all just wanted second place. In a way, that's what it feels like.
That was a big group fighting for the lead, but the lead was going slowly away. Yeah, they lost a lot of time on the very first laps, and even though now, but now that train just disappeared. We're waiting for more pit stops. We're waiting for Mortimer pit stop, and I think a Nomska pit stop, and a Figo pit stop as well. Oh, and a Flix one. No, Flix is yet to pit. There he is, slowly to the pits. Nomska overtaking him, obviously. But he still needs to pit, and Figo emerges, and there's a lot of lag. Hopefully no one gets affected. Oh, Dogamer left the race, so that's the third DNF in 21 laps. We're almost at the equator of the race, and so far Hernandez is holding the fastest lap with that 34.75. GT with the 7-second lead.
This should be interesting to see where he ends up, because that will really see how things are looking like, and I think he might be ahead of this Guzman group. And yeah, Phantomy, I'd say, has been quite screwed up in this whole race, as he pitted a bit earlier than other drivers, but he's still a bit far down, and he has Blank right next to him, who has much bigger ping, and yeah, he's really not having an easy race here. We also see Noms try to get past Kubo here, and I'd say I think Kubo should let the Portuguese driver ahead, as Noms has now the faster tire, and he could definitely put them on the position to fight for a potential podium. Although we might see, kind of looking like it's going to be Hernandez, Figo, and JT with Flick maybe being able to change certain things, as he has fresher tire, so definitely another driver in contention there.
Oh, and that's another pack. There's time from few drivers. It's Kubo now who's fading away, and Nomska now gets big affected after that mistake on the chicane, as he's now recovering from that big incident. And that's a battle for the P5, so that's a bunch of points yet to score. Nomska has the better tires of these two guys, with those medium tires, and while Goosey Man and Kubo are with almost worn hard tires, but they still have half of life. And they are, it seems it's quite a clean race compared to what we've seen on the previous races and previous seasons. We've seen a big train. And
maybe not everyone was on that chasing group for a while ago. Not sure if they will actually agree. It was a bit chaotic, and we did saw
yeah,
few drivers getting pushed off. So yeah, not sure if it's really the cleanest of races. Although now things are finally coming down, but that's only because they're not all in the same group. They're all like just separated, and it's now more of a pace battle than anything else. Let's say.
exactly. Exactly. It's about holding the position and try to score some good points for the championships. Talking about championship, let's make a quick review. In the drivers' championship, it was the previous race results, but it is Chargy, T, Hernandi, and Kubo for the moment. But when it makes about the Constructors' Championship, we have the SCPs leading now with 52 points, LSA in second place with 35, and the NSR with 33 points. That's quite close on third place. And then we have the Fox and Goose on fourth place with 28. Then the RMCs, FLF, Lynx Racing, Nordic Thunder, and Mayhem Racing. And so far, the most benefited here today are the NSR with a temporal second and fourth place.
Yeah, but
Then
now I
would
can see please catching Hernandi. I think he's going to pass it on further again. Hernandi will not
yeah,
fight it hard. I think also GT has definitely extended that gap, and I think part of it is how comfortable he is, because with that huge gap that was created, he just, I think all of that pressure just goes away, and at that point you know that you're going to win, so you sort of just enjoying the driving, and you know, you're not feeling any type of pressure, while the others were in such stress on the chasing pack, had to are like trying to still compose themselves. But also say it's very likely that GT has the best place overall coming into this race, so yeah, it's obviously another factor as well. Yeah, I think GT will just
exactly. Oh,
want to have a very strong start to this season. I think this is strongest start to a season ever with two back-to-back wins.
it definitely is. We've seen now Flick speeding for the hard compound, probably going for one more pit stop. Trying to defend from the undercut of Hernandi, who were quite close, less than a second. They were almost side by side. Talking about Hernandi, he's speeding now. He's at the pits. Will Flicks overtake him? Oh, this is gonna be close. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, but it's quite close. Oh, Hernandi now makes a mistake on the exit of turn 1. That could cost him a bit the slipstream. Oh, it cost the whole slipstream. He doesn't have the Flicks sealed slipstream. So that's a virtual top 3 for Flicks at the moment. Remember that Hernandi and Flicks are fighting for the final podium spot virtually at the moment. Figo is in P4, stuck behind Blanc, who's on worn hard tires, and now into the pits. Blanc, who's on P4, he's making a really solid race.
That cost Figo some time there, being behind Blank with absolutely dead hard tires. So Flix is very, very close, and Hernandi as well, so we might see an interesting relay battle for the podium. In the meantime, I saw Kubo hitting the pit wall when entering the pits, and that did definitely cost him some time to Nomzu, who's now in P5, really doing a solid race. I remember in Season 10, where his race was actually a big disaster. He had quite a lot of lag, and it was like a lot of seconds down at the start, but he still carried on, and I think he finished like P16, which obviously it was not a good result, but it was very understandable why it happened, because it was just very unlucky with lag. But yet today things are just looking much better for him, and yeah, as we see right now, looks like Flix has caught up to Figo, and yeah, that's going to be interesting if also Nelly can get up there.
Yeah. And look at Numska. That weird strategy with medium tires at the beginning seemed to help. Now onto P5 with better tires than Kubo and Guzman. And even Hernandi. Wow. 3 stops, yeah. Everyone's going with 3 stops, 2 stops. Yeah, probably going for 1 more pit stop. It will probably be around here if you need to make 1 more pit stop. Lap 33 out of 41. Hard runners are gonna suffer a lot in the final laps, except Charge GT, who seems today unbeatable. This is a commanding lead from the British driver and the championship leader and the reigning champion. So now, yeah, let's make a quick review. So it's Charge GT, Figo, and Flix on the podium. Not that far is Hernani on P4. And then we have Numska, Guziman, and Kubo fighting for the P6. Fantomy, then we have Blank and Sobel in the top 10. And outside of it, we have Grado, Marima, Juan, Urist, Miyamura, and we have 3 DNFs from Dogamer, Mambergod, and Corvid in the very first laps. Wow. As we keep with this intense battle between the NSRs, I'm not sure if they are gonna swap places. Oh, what did it did? Oh, hey, how about did that? Oh, I don't know which input I touched, but well, that's quite good. I don't know how to do it again. Anyways, now we have a full screen of the race. Anyway, so yeah, the most benefit here are the NSRs. They will score a bunch of points today. Wow, they will get really close to the SCPs and maybe overtake them. Because JT is on P1 and Kuba now fighting on the P6. Ooh, it's a big shot for them.
I was, before the season started, I was definitely predicting NSR to win. It's the team that has 2 drivers who are like considered the front runners, and now I can see I think Flix got a little bit unlucky with the server lag there, so it's Nandi catching up to him, so that could be the podium getting away.
Oh, yeah, that was a lag incident. Definitely. Lap 37, 38 for the leaders. Out of 41, this is coming to an end. 22, almost 23 minutes of race. And Hernandi keeps holding the fastest lap with 34.675. Hernandi now overtakes Flix. Let's see if Flix can retake that that 3rd place. He has... Ooh, those are... Yeah, Hernandi has slightly better tires than Flix does. But hopefully he can retake that podium. But the most unaffected team in what makes the Constructors Championship today is LSA, with Hernandi on P3 and Sobel in P10. That's not good. So no more pit stops, as we expected. Lap 39 out of 41, but Charge GT is entering now the 40th lap with the 16, almost 17 second gap of lead. That is just bizarre. Wow. Oh, there's a bit of lag from Guziman. On that interesting battle for the P6 is Kubo, Tommy, and Guziman. Oh, and as well Blank, who's there, fighting between the top 9 and top 6. Every single mistake you can make, it drops you a lot of places and drops a lot of points, and takes out every option for championship that you expect. We've seen now Hernandi now overtaking Flix again. Ooh.
He didn't overtake him, it was Flix who just sort of went to the grass and lost contact to the Gary driver now. That's what they're trying to guess his final step off the podium. Austin Noms getting closer, but I'm afraid it might be a little bit too late for him. But yeah, what a solid race there from him.
Yeah, and solid race as well for Charge GT. And Charge GT, solid race for him, and that's a winner. That's an amazing win. Congratulations to him. Then in second place, will be Figueroa. Those are big points for NSR today. Hernandi will be third. Figo couldn't held, Flix couldn't held that third place. But it's quite solid. And Namska, that strategy worked pretty well with that P5. And then Kubo side by side photo finish. That's what we like. And it will be Kubo on 6th, Tommy on 7th, Guzman on 8th, Blank on 9th, Sobel on 10th. Oh, and that's another fight for the P11 Marima and Credo. No, it will be Marima, then Credo. We are waiting for Juan, Miyamura, and Urist. Wow, that was a real interesting race to see. I've never seen that such a dominance. 18 seconds and 33 tenths of the lead. How can you manage that? I really want to talk to GT now. Oh my goodness, yeah, Nomska, what a race. What a race. And as we are waiting now for the 10 remaining seconds, we have a bunch of DNFs. Yeah, Dog Gamer left the race and we have to wait until then. So, this was the second round of the Ultimate League Season 18 with Char GT on first place. With that second win in a row. Then we have Figo, Hernandi, and Flix. Hernandi, actually, with the third place. Yeah, with the first lap 34.75. And in the rest of the grid, we have Flix, Nomska, Kubo, Tommy, Busyman, Blank, and Sobel. And outside the top 10, we have Marima, Credo, Juan, Miyamura, Yurist, and 3 DNFs from Dogamer, Covid, and Mamba Go in that order. So let's begin with the interviews and how not ChatGPT. Please tell us how in the world did you do that?
Wow, honestly, I will say it comes down to the first few laps for that one. Coming into the race, I knew I had good pace, possibly the best pace. And, the first laps, the people behind me, me and Flix, I seem to remember, sort of pulled away from the rest, and then Flix on turn 1 made a mistake and went wide, which sort of put me on my own. And from there, it just sort of, I was just driving my own race. I was just putting the best lap times possible. And that's what came of it, yeah.
Well, that was a really commanding race for you. Plans for Norway?
Norway. It's like next race.
Another win? Another commanding lead?
Well, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to go for the first 5 wins of the season. Ambitious, but possible. And I'm just trying to keep this up. I'm loving it.
Hope it happens. Thanks, GT, and congratulations for that amazing win.
Thanks.
Our second qualified was Figueroa for the first time this season.
Hello, yeah.
Hello. How does it feel? How did you manage?
From a personal perspective, I was gonna say that it was decent, but it really is bittersweet. Just JT ran off at the beginning. Some drivers really cannot drive. I'm being honestly, they no standards whatsoever, and we lost him, and we kept on getting killed. Like, the amount of times I got pushed off is frustrating. But a few times I think I got into a few incidents. So, and again, maybe some blame on me. But the P2, happy about it. We maximized the result on my end. And then looking back on Flix, so frustrating. Server lagged. He was in my slip. Server lag pushes him back to Hernandi. And he's at a disadvantage because he's on older tires. And then Hernandi pushes him off and he comes P4. So in a way, it's bittersweet, but I think we've got a lot to look forward to. And I think the Constructors title, I think we've made a bit of a recovery. I don't know if we've gained.
Definitely did.
We've gained.
Yeah,
so a bit of a recovery from being an awful result in the beginning of the season. But so a lot to look forward to, and I hope to do better next time.
Yeah, wish you the best for the rest of the season. And moving up to Hernandi. low. How did you manage to drive into that? I think it was 8 cars fighting for that podium.
Oh my! I mean, I don't know how family friendly this video is going to be, so I won't swear. But the start was terrible, and it really would deserve a swear word. But it just there were too many cars in too little space, and I was down
Yeah.
all the way to eighth, ninth, getting pushed off left and right into the grass. After that, I think after the first two stints, we kind of separated. I was able to drive some pace on the hards, and actually it was kind of good. Uh, and in the final stint, I was just catching tenths on the NSRs. I don't know if I could have called them without that server lag. Also, the server lags, I think I had like 5 or 6. Most of them were only on my side, but some of them just hit me, and also that really just put me out of flow. But in the end, the NSRs had that little lag incident. I caught up to Flix, and I heard Vigo say that I pushed Flix off. I don't know about that. I really didn't see it like that, but I guess it might have been me. I don't know. I'm just happy that it's over because it was really laggy. It was terrible, and I'm just happy I could somehow end up in P3.
Well, congratulations for that podium, and wish you the best for Norway.
Thanks.
And outside the top 10 now, the top 10, the top 3. If some drivers want to give up some feedback about the race, starting with the P4 Flicks. Do you want to give some feedback?
Yeah, I felt good. I qualified P2. I messed up the lap actually. I would have gone pole if I didn't go deep. Like I clipped the grass and after coming out the third suit. But yeah, I felt good. My pace was good. But then the race. Yeah. So what happened in the race was, I think it was like the first 4 or 5 laps. I don't really remember. Me and JT kind of just disappeared from everyone else, and then I just went a bit wide, and because of that, I lost JT's slip. And then few stints later, well, not even few stints, next stint later, then people just, oh my god, like Figo said, people don't know how to drive. So yeah, but then on the last lap, yeah, the server thing happened, so I lost JT's slip. Not JT's, but Figo's slip, and then got Hanandi caught me, and I knew if I needed to somehow beat him, but did have worse tires. But then it wasn't on the last lap, it was lap before. I think it was the left up corner. I'm pretty sure. He kinda like he went. I was behind him, and then he braked a bit, I think, and then he kind of pushed me off on the grass. But I don't really know what exactly happened. I just know I just got pushed. But yeah, but the server and everything is just today is a bit shit. But yeah, that was really it. Still
Well,
happy
thanks.
about 2-4.
Yeah, solid. Well, thanks for your comment. And now moving up to the 6th qualified, because Namska is not here. Kubo, something to comment?
Oh, well, chaotic race, lots of like chaotic battling. I'm gonna blame it on the fact most of these people I did not see in the practice lobbies, so you guys better fucking come there, man. But no, I think we all tried our hardest in the end. And lots of incidents happened. Even I mean, wasn't just other people; it was also me, of course. And yeah, I'm sorry for mine. But in the end, it was a chaotic race. Looking in retrospect, you could say it was quite fun. It was really chaotic, and at the end with Phantomy and Guzzi, and I think Blank at one point, that pack it was crazy at the end. I was really lucky to just get the final turn right, and that's the only way I beat out Phantomy at the very end there. That was a really nice battle, really nice slipping, and I'm happy Joe won again. He's covering my ass.
Well, thanks for your words. And now moving up to Phantomy, the P7. How do you feel about this race?
I mean, nothing much to say, just pure chaos, as everyone said. I'm starting to question the driving standards of UL,
Oh,
compare it maybe to JL or something like that. But try to get the best out of it. Got killed multiple times, killed multiple people, but yeah, I don't think I could have done better. There was some lag too. I got killed, yeah, just unfortunate with the lag. Otherwise, nothing I could do.
no. Hopefully it gets better in Norway. And
Yep.
moving up to your teammate, Guziman. Some feedback?
Yo. No, I'm disappointed in myself. I threw away a P7 or a P6. That would have been my best finish as well. But yeah, P8 it again. I'm 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 happy, but I'm not also happy, you know, because I fumbled it. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Well, hopefully it gets better on your home race next
Yeah, I hope so
Sunday.
too. Thank you.
And now moving up to the 11th qualified, first one of the top 10, Maddie Ma. How did it feel, your race?
Hey there.
Hello.
I wasn't expecting getting the interview tonight. What do you want to hear from me?
Oh yeah, it's a new format. We ask for drivers if they want to give some feedback of the race. How did you feel?
Oh, cool. I wasn't expecting P11, honestly, considering I was super tired before the race because I had very bad sleep this week. And the fact that I only have like 90 laps on this track. But I qualified P10. I was really happy with it. I got a pretty good start. I stayed in the top 10 and slipstreamed like 3 guys for a while. Then I think I got pushed over, lost the slip. Then my teammate helped me. I regained it again. Then I decided to stay out for longer. I originally wanted to stay out for 12 laps, but 2 corners before the pit lane, 5 cars on new tires caught me and they started overtaking me, and I just couldn't pit because there was too many of them, so I continued slipstreaming them for the next lap. Then I pitted again for hearts. I went for a really weird strategy: hard, hard, soft, soft. I hadn't originally planned it, but it came down this way. And I think that at the end of the hard stint, my forward key broke off.
Oh.
It's like the 8th time my keyboard breaks in the middle of the race. So it's funny. I was slipstreaming Goozy and it was like, holy shit, my keyboard, oh no. I lost
damn.
Goozy, but fortunately Blank and someone else was behind. Oh, and Phantomy were behind him, so I gained their sleep. But then, unfortunately, server lag happened and I got lag spiked and lost like 3 seconds, losing their sleep. Then I pitted for softs, had a pace battle with Sobel and Cradlechville. I lost that battle on that stint. Then I pitted for the last time onto softs and needed to catch Cradlechville if I wanted to secure that P11. P10 was already out of my sight. Sobel was just too quick for my amount of practice. Fortunately, I managed to catch Crado 2 laps before the end. We had a really great battle, and I managed to hold this position. Overall, I would also like to add that I don't have much laps on the Fast 3. Like, I don't even have 300, I think, but I have gotten used to this car. And now it doesn't make the difference. It's just normal for me to drive this instead of Fast 2. And overall, I really enjoyed this race. Congratulations to Nomskar for scoring P5. We, as RMC team, are really thankful to him and will need those points. And I hope that Jerry is back next round and we can race together. Overall, a really fun race. Thank you guys for much fun.
Thank you too.
I'm really looking forward to practicing more in the next races.
Exactly.
So let's do that again with normal amount of practice. See ya.
Yeah, see you. And last but not least, B15 from Yuris. Something you want to comment? No, yes, no, yes. Maybe not, maybe yes. No, it seems not. Well, so that was all for the second round. See you all next Sunday at Norway. So, until next time.